What's good, people? Flick's back with another video. Before I start today's video, make sure to smash that like button, have your say in the comments section, please. And if you haven't subbed to the channel, make sure to sub to the channel. And thanks again to those that have subbed to the channel. It really means a lot. Let's crack on with the video. So yes, today's video is going to be slightly different for the simple fact of I want to speak about the Y word and why I feel that it shouldn't be chanted at football games and obviously Tottenham games as well. So once again, the news broke out a few days ago on the BBC Sport app. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may not have seen it, but this is not the first time this has come out, and apparently Tottenham are asking Spurs fans and all football fans in general to stop chanting the song, the name, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to quickly read out a short paragraph and then I'll move on. So a review that which began in 2019 received more than 23,000 responses. 23,000. Seriously. They found that there was a growing desire among Spurs fans to stop the use of the word. 94% acknowledging that it could be a racist thing towards Jewish people. Seriously. Now, let's not get twisted, people. Judaism is not a race. It's nothing to do with colour. Nothing to do with colour. It's a religion. Judaism is a religion. And that's it. That's it. See, that's one thing that really does annoy me. That's one thing that annoys me, because there are people out there, there are people out there saying that Judaism is a race. It's not. It's a religion. It's a religion. You know, that's the first thing. I've also got a very good friend of mine, not giving no names away, and he's basically stating the following of why he feels that it should be stopped. So, me personally, I found out the history behind the Y word when I was younger, as you do. I didn't use it. I don't sing it at games, and I have no problem with others saying it. It's just a personal choice from me. Each to their own, as I know a lot of non-Jewish fans sung it or sing it at Spurs games. When they've had rival fans being abusive to them. So it's like they're being abused, but then they're singing out the words Yidami and chanting it. But, you know, this goes back years. Rival fans like your Arsenals, etc. They used to chant the words Yidami, however you want to say it. They used to chant it at Spurs fans, Jewish fans, and Spurs fans used to feel abused, terrorised, and it wasn't till when I looked it up, apparently it was in the 1970s, Tottenham fans adopted it themselves. So they've took their ammunition, if you like, and they've twisted it, and now they're singing it to the rival fans. So it's like, in a way, correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comment section, but it feels like Spurs fans are being hypocrites now. They're being hypocrites because, you know, they're being abused, but now they're singing it to them, being hypocrites. You know, so, you know, this was adopted in the 70s, 1970s, and Tottenham fans, so-called Tottenham fans, whatever you want to call it, have now adopted that name, and they're classing themselves as a Yiddo. And again, like I've said, they don't even know the full meaning. They don't even know the full meaning behind the word. They're chanting something, they're singing something out loud and proud that they don't even know about. They don't even know the history behind it. You know, it's ridiculous. So, you know, that's what really gets on my nose. You know, to think that there's people out there chanting something they don't even know about. You know, and know your history. Know your history before you start chanting the name. You know your history. Another thing is, I've actually had people, mainly on Instagram, messaging me, why don't you like the Y word? You know, it's a Spurs thing. You know, it's a Spurs thing. It's our DNA. You know, and I've actually responded to some of these messages, and I've actually said the following, like, okay, you call yourself a Spurs fan, but do you actually know the true meaning behind the word? Do you know the meaning behind the Y word? And these responses are crazy, because honestly, this is no bullshit right now. They're actually coming back at me and saying, it's a Spurs thing. You know, they're not telling me the real reason. So they don't even know the history. You know, again, this is what pisses me off. Like I said before, they're chanting something they don't even know. They don't know the history. They don't know the meaning behind it. You know, it just baffles me. It really, really does baffle me. But like I said, you know, have your say. Have your say in the comment section. Please tell me if you think I'm talking shit. Please, let's have it now. Let's have it. But this is my personal opinion now. Personal opinion, you know. Like my very good friend of mine, not stating no names, but that's his personal opinion. But, you know, have your say in the comment section right now. Let's have it. Let's have it. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to let it out there, because I've had people coming at me saying, well, why don't you chant it when you go to Spurs games? You know, even though it's been a while now since I've been to a Spurs game, and I'm dying to get back to the lane, hungry to get back to the lane, you know. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to let it out there and give my thoughts on why. So there you have it. Now state your comment. State your comment. But that's me done. That's another video wrapped up. I can now put a line through this one, because it really does baffle me. But all in all, I can't see Tottenham or anyone stopping Spurs fans chanting it. It's just going to be one of them things, I'm afraid, that we're going to have to put up with. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. But, you know, that's me done. And as always, up the Spurs, we move on. Come on.